Yankees is first love. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Jets.
First.
No. Yankees is first love, and I've loved that team longer than any other team in my entire life. The Jets came along a little bit later than that, and is part of my portfolio of the unrequited love that has been unfulfilled for 5 decades. Like, again, I texted Eric Stonestreet the other night when Patrick Mahomes, who was dynamite on this program yesterday,
awesome. Yes.
and I tried to use part of our question time with him. I'll just put us in the shoes of what is it like to come up with that play where you're pirouetting, you're Houdiniing, and then you see somebody in the end zone and you decide, I'll just flip it with my right hand like I'm taking a free throw. And he gives it that whole, he did his best to tell us what instinctively he's thinking as well as outside of the realm of instinctiveness.
Tried to explain something that can't be explained.
Pretty much. I tried to have him do it. But the reason why I bring that up is I texted Stonestreet after that play, and I'm like, what does it feel like to have that guy play for your team? Like, I cannot imagine the joy a Chiefs fan must have after 50 years of waiting for him. He's now there. He's now arrived. He is officially as good as advertised and too good to be true. I'm waiting for that to happen to the Jets. Can that possibly be Zach Wilson? I'm waiting for those moments to come. And so that's that part of my fandom. The Yankees gave me a ton of championships early, and I'm kind of waiting for some more right now. And then Michigan is middle of my life. Never thought I could ever root for a team like that after, certainly not in the New York area. And it's my collegiate team. So they fill different buckets, different passion buckets, to use the Dan Patrick Show phrase.
So which one is it?
I'm not going there.
It's just from his answer,
question.
I'm going to say it sounds like the Yankees. Your first love is something that you never get over.
I got to
right?
think that if I would bet, I bet it's Yankees, Rich.
No, you say that, and did you not sit here when Michigan beat Ohio State in the immense joy? I mean, the Yankees, as great as they are and as much as they mean to me, I have not shown up in an auditorium filled with Bostonians and just spoke with my chest like I did in Ohio and been so damn proud of myself.
But that's Michigan.
Again, it's different.
Bias.
It's different. No, it's different.
It's a little recency bias there.
But it's also different passions, different. It's all different. The same way it's different being a boy dad and a girl dad. It's just different. It's still the same immense amount of love. It's still the same level of love, and I'm not going to choose. How dare you?
More importantly, guys, Jonathan Taylor's been ruled out tomorrow.
How is that more important than this combo we're having about?
Does that mean we should hop on top of the trade that Michael
Absolutely
Fabiano
not.
offered us?
This trade is
here's
so
the Jonathan
ludicrous.
Taylor handcuff Nyheim Hines and Derek Carr, and you will flip you flip us back.
Hey
Joe
guys,
Burrow.
here's Nyheim Hines, but I want Joe Burrow back. Like, okay.
No, but he's also giving us Derek Carr, who's got nothing but upside, one would think, after a dreadful first 4 games.
He's trying to tug at your I love the Raiders string.
Yeah, well, that's not going to work.
We're not doing it.
But Jonathan Taylor is out for tomorrow night, huh?
Tomorrow night, out. Yeah. Just announced.
Wow.
Also, Rich, you said the Chiefs have waited 50 years.
Yeah.
I mean, look, they did have Len Dawson. They did have Joe Montana. They had a few guys.
Len Dawson was the Chiefs' Joe Namath. Okay.
Yeah.
The guy who won the Super Bowl right when the Super Bowl was created. And then you waited. And yes, I had Mark Sanchez, and you could say, well, they had Joe Montana. I had Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez did what Montana did, which was take my team to the AFC Championship. Actually, Sanchez took the Jets to more AFC Championship games than Montana took the Chiefs.
But we're still never going to correlate the two.
So I'm just, the Chiefs and the Jets were quite similar before Mahomes came along. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What?
I mean,
what did the Chiefs do for 50 years? What did the Chiefs do
The
before
Chiefs
Mahomes
had
came
way
along?
better players before
But
than the Jets.
How many
Hall
playoff
of Fame players.
With all due
that
respect,
doesn't work
how many
into the
playoff
argument,
games
though.
did Tony Gonzalez win in Kansas City? Right? Dick Vermeil was there after he won a Super Bowl. But how many champions? How many long playoff runs did they go on? The Jets had more long playoff runs than the Chiefs in many years. Take a look at it.
I'm going to.
Yeah, also, Chris, I guess the fact that you say the Chiefs had better players.
The Jets had way more playoff wins than the Kansas City Chiefs for a long time. A long time. So, but we're similar. We were similar, and then Mahomes comes along, and it all changes. All of it.
Yeah, that's true.
The Chiefs had a 15-year drought, but from 86 to 97, they made the playoffs 8 times.
How many playoff wins did they have? Again, 3? How many playoff wins did they have? The Jets had way more than that. The Jets had more than that with me on the set of NFL Network. The Jets came into San Diego and beat Drew Brees one year in the playoffs. I remember that because they had a camera on me when it looked like the Jets were about to blow it with some stupid-ass roughing the passer penalty, and they were like taking a shot at me to watch me go berserk on the set.
The Marty Schottenheimer era was way more successful than any Jets era ever.
How many playoff wins did they have?
Dude, I mean,
I'm talking about enjoyment of the team and how long and how far did you go?
So 13-win seasons aren't enjoyable?
They were. Oh, regular season, yeah. But in terms of how far, like playoff victory droughts, AFC Championship game droughts, the Jets got closer more often than the Chiefs. Facts. Come on, man. These are facts. And that you forget it because the Jets are the Jets and the playoff, and at some point, the football gods decided to say, Kansas City, you are diehard fans. Kansas City, you love your team. Kansas City, you have come up short so many times despite having so many great future Hall of Fame players and now coaches with Vermeil, right? And Schottenheimer might get in one day too.
Maybe.
We have decided to end the misery, and you will now have Patrick Mahomes for 15, 20 years and change the entire trajectory. You've already forgotten the 50 years of the Kansas City Chiefs, thanks to his first 5 years in the league. 6.
You know who this conversation's really hurting?
Who?
Bears fans.
Why is that?
Because they should have had Patrick Mahomes for the next 15 to 20 years, and they didn't take him.
Hey, man, I
so
remember
I'm saying if I'm a Bears fan, I'm sitting there crying.
I remember sitting in the draft that night, and the Chiefs traded up, and we're like, it's Deshaun Watson. We were sitting there on the set. I looked right at Mayock, sitting in Philadelphia.
Yeah, we all thought that.
We're like, it's Deshaun Watson. Andy Reid's going to get Deshaun Watson. Yep. Perfect for him. Yeah. Perfect for his system. And he goes and gets Mahomes. We're like, what? You traded up for Mahomes? The guy with the Favre comp? The guy with the rocket arm? That guy?
Good choice.
Yeah.
Worked out.
But like I said, if I'm a Bears fan, I miss both of those guys.
Andy, did you see that stat that Reid is now 3 quarterbacks he's won 50 games with? Alex Smith being the other one?
Wow.
Mahomes is putting Reid in the Hall of Fame. Mahomes is putting himself in the Hall of Fame. Mahomes is putting Kelsey in the Hall of Fame. And obviously, they're all terrific in their own rights, and they could have gotten in themselves as well. But if Reid is stuck with Alex Smith, is he going to the Hall of Fame? Maybe. Is Kelsey going to the Hall of Fame? Maybe.
First ballot.
Are they all now first ballot Hall of Famers?
Absolutely.
Mahomes, not yet.
Oh, please.
No. I
so
just
if Mahomes never plays again.
I guess that's the old phrase here. I guess that's the old saw. I guess. I don't know. Some guys have gotten in the Hall of Fame for just 6 years, too. Terrell Davis, Gale Sayers.
Quarterback different.
Hey,
position,
man. Mahomes is a different cat.
Position. Well, Kurt only really had about 4 good years.
Mahomes is a different cat. So.
That boy good.
Boy, that Twitter thing got me off and running here. Yeah. Oh, it got me off on a jag about, talking about how these 3 teams all have, fill different types of fandom. Mm-hmm. Because I'm waiting for that Mahomes moment for the Jets. I've had the moments for the Yankees, and I'm waiting for it to happen again. And Judge going on that run has been a great nostalgia trip for me. And Michigan last year, man, that was great. And Michigan looks loaded for bear again this year. And I cannot wait for November. And I am going to keep writing these checks. Everybody keeps thinking it was just a one-off last year. And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it this year. And I'd love to get there undefeated. It would be great.